guess obviously you're a global business, import and ship a lot of product. So how much do you pay attention? This is a kooky question, but like to like the global economy at the moment. And also I guess you're buying a lot of metal.
Oh, totally.
So like, how much does that impact your day-to-day business?
Well, that is a massively poignant question right now, right? Because of the America, the tariff thing. Obviously, I think this is the wildest time I think since we started the business.
Really?
Because the global, I mean, it's literally, I think that it's changed on the drive down here this morning, but all of our stuff is all designed, developed in England at Hiplok HQ, but our stuff is most of it's made in China. I mean, we'd love to make some stuff in the UK, but for locks, it just doesn't work from a, steel, like you say, steel prices. But America's our second biggest market, and obviously the whole tariff thing. So that's massive, right? Like the whole war thing that Trump started, 145% tariff on a product. That's just put a halt to people selling stuff in the States right now. It's going to change. But
sorry, could you explain it just for a total layman? Like Like, where is that tariff?
So
sorry if it's a little.
No, not at all.
Hopefully, people listening
might not answer the question very well either. But but basically, for a tariff, that is the tax that a person is paying to bring that product in, right? So in our case, if we've got a distributor in the States or a distributor for any product, and they're buying it from another business, it doesn't even matter where that business is. So it might be an American business that has their stuff made in China. They're still going to get hit with the tariff. In our case, we're an English business, but our stuff gets made in China. It's still made in China, so it's still going to be hit by the tariff.
Right.
So that means that the importer, the distributor, pays this tariff. But when normally there's tariffs on everything, it's a few percent, and it's part of, you factor it into your shipping costs, everything that people calculate. Then what can I sell it to a shop for? What can the shop sell it to a consumer for? Right. But when this tariff goes completely bonkers, suddenly that's into everybody's margin. There's no business there. I mean, there's companies like literally in the States that have their stuff made in China, and they're like frozen. Frozen, because they can't afford to bring it over. They don't know what's going to happen.
And you can't put your costs up because then the product won't sell.
Yeah, or you might have to cut, or you might have to reduce your product costs to try and keep it competitive, or increase the retail price. The way the tariffs are set at the minute, you'd need to do both. Like, it's suddenly, I don't know. It was really interesting. Like on the iPhone stuff, suddenly there's an exemption for all the electronics, because obviously they've got a huge amount of power in the States, because people can't afford to, 1 minute an iPhone's 1,500 quid and next minute it's $6,000 or something. Yeah. That's just not sustainable.
Is that what we're talking here? We're talking like one of your containers, let's say one full of Z-locks.
Yeah.
We're talking, what percentage change are we talking on the tariff? Because I'm not up.
So in the States, the whole thing, when it went ballistic, bearing in mind a normal tariff maybe might have been 2%, 5%, 0%, 10%.
Which still is eating out of your profit.
Yeah, or it's just part of what people, cost of doing business for the distributor. So 145% with the Trump. So this morning it's literally gone down to 30, but that's still 10, 20 times more than it was just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it is mad.
I guess those tariffs also impact your lead time, because if you're ordering stuff, how long?
Yeah, well, the thing is, if people,
so then you have to sit on stock.
Yeah, if people are cancelling orders because they're waiting to see what happens.
Yeah.
Then that whole kind of delays loads of different stuff. It is pretty mad. Mad. Fortunately, we're a company that sells around the world, but there are companies in the States that only sell in the States and get their products made in China. I mean, it's nothing new. We've all been, pretty much everything that we've seen in this room's made in China.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's pretty wild.
Wow. So I find it really. I honestly don't know enough about it. What I think is really interesting is we're all sat here as bikers, but you're actually in this world that I never really talk to people that are in.
Yeah.
On this sort of scale.
Yeah, sure.
It's really interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Hey man, what an episode that was. You did amazing in it.
And so did you.
You shone like a star.
You shone like a moon.
Can we also put something up here that you can click on for the next episode?
How about we put a subscribe up there in the middle?
Yeah, I love
We're going to put a video we think that our lovely companionship will love on your face.
On my face?
Yeah. And
So
on
they can't see me now?
Gone. And on my face, another video that we think people will love. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please hit like and subscribe. You guys are the best.
Peace and love.